everybody. A warm welcome to everybody on Instagram and YouTube. And I'm here today for all your questions you have about awakening your consciousness, maybe astrology. And we will speak about New Earth because it's very important. And we have to understand the 5D we often speak about, we will not change directly in 5D. But where is New Earth? More about this in a moment. And a warm welcome to everybody. And please write down in the chat from where you are today, from where you are listening, and a warm welcome to everybody. And if you want to know more about energies, how to read energies, what will happen, please subscribe to my free newsletter where I share every week a lot of information with you. But now let's start. And I I make these live streams also for your questions. So if you have any questions, please write them down. And where is New Earth? A lot of people think that we are really that 5D will appear. Maybe like one day you wake up in the morning and then you recognize, oh, I'm in 5D, in the fifth dimension. That's not true. We first will go in a higher frequency of our now existing earth. So it's really taking step by step. And that's important. And that's fine. And that's really amazing. The fourth dimension in the fourth density where we are going is really amazing. And it's really also needed. Because in the fifth dimension, we will not have a body anymore. And everything is only energy. And there is so much more to experience in this material world because this is the reason why we are here now. So let's really explore what will happen. And I will share today 3 amazing things about New Earth. And the first very important thing is to understand that this is a shift of frequency. Everything is frequency. New Earth exists at the same time like the old Earth exists. And an intense split is happening because we are a mixed, you can say a mixed culture here on Earth. There are souls that are incarnating on Earth that want only to experience material world and play the old game of dark and light. And that's fine. They do not need to change what they want to experience. But now the energies are getting higher for those people who really want to, and they attract with their energy New Earth. That's really important to understand. You will not wake up in the fifth dimension if you are not ready, if your energy is not ready. And I will share a lot of things you can do to really raise your frequency, that you can experience peace. And the 3 things I'm sharing today are about this, what we can really start doing now to access the earth that reflects this at the same time. Because we are responsible. We are responsible for what we are doing, what we are thinking, what we are feeling. Nobody else can really has the power about what we are thinking, feeling, and believing in. And this determines our frequency, and our frequency determines on which earth we will live our life. And this split happens right now, that people who do not want to awaken, they can sleep and they can do the same thing they have done a lot of years. That's fine. But people who will change, they can now, by acting out in a different way, like before, not acting out like in the third dimension and acting out like you are living in the higher fourth density. This will make the difference. And I will tell 3 amazing things about this. But very, very welcome. Oh, also from Germany, Norway, Canada, Netherlands. Blessings from Ohio, Dubai. Wow. Roof of Africa. It's amazing, or it's really amazing. And I want to connect with all of you. And you might know that I have international schools. You can learn Vedic astrology from me. You can learn your awakening, your mediumship abilities, and also I can help you to shift your consciousness with my Be Spirit. So I'm really happy to connect with everyone. And here in Germany, it's hot. So the first thing that is really amazing is that we will understand healing on a deeper level. And I can really see those new healing centers that will arise, communities of people who share their experience of healing. It is not so much about a teacher teaching something, but coming together with the same intention of healing and understanding that healing is not only the body. And we experienced the thing with the virus and the vaccinations, and this was really a very important um, important point in our consciousness, in our developing our consciousness, I have to say, because a lot of people are now aware about medicine and which kind of medicine they want to use to heal their bodies. So it was really important to take a look what is happening with the pharma, the vaccination, what really helps somebody to heal. And so we got a deeper understanding about medicine and what really helps to heal and what does not really help. And this brought a lot of people in awakening situation where they really thought about, should I go this way, like the old way, or should I really take a deeper look why I am ill and what I can do for my healing? That it is not only about taking in some pills, it's about understanding why there is an energy lack, a lack of energy, or something, a blockage in your fear in you. Everything has a reason. Sorry for my English. And we have to understand. And now we will really form new communities. This is the first step to New Earth, to form new communities, join together for healing, coming together, sharing information, and the most important, how we people learn something is by stories of others. And when we hear them, their stories, their hero stories, how they have found their healing, then we can really adapt this to our own life and really recognize if the other person has achieved this goal of healing, I can also achieve this goal. That's really a new trend, you can say, a new wave of coming together, joining together for healing, alternative medicine, holistic ideas, yoga, and maybe also gardening, music, and creativity. And that's an amazing power we can gain by joining those groups that are really connected by this higher and new consciousness. So also there are disclosure groups, and really where you can find people in the same frequency. This is one of the first and amazing things what we can do to achieve new earth, because new earth exists at the same time like this old earth, you can say. And it is only a shift of our consciousness that brings us into the new earth. And if you have any questions, please write them down. Slovenia, Slovakia, Sweden. Wow, it's amazing. Norway, Ghana, New York. Amazing. This is the first. Uh, the next amazing thing is that we start to recognize our multidimensionality. What does this really mean, Sylvia? This means not only this holistic kind of healing, of bringing body, mind, and your soul, your emotions together. It's not only about understanding that healing starts always on the energy level. There is the root of every illness. You find it in your energy. Sometimes there are also karmic issues, but everything happens in your energy. And the only one who can change this is you. By understanding that medicine will not really heal you. The only healing is by understanding why you produced those blockages in your energy. And so you can release it. This was point 4, the first point. Second, multidimensionality means not only understanding this kind of holistic healing, it is more about really understanding that there is a version of you that is already healed. And maybe you have heard about growing new organs or or your teeth, growing your teeth and healing your body on a deeper level. And this not really means that your old kaput body will heal. If you understand multidimensionality, this means your consciousness shifts in a version of you that is already healed. Not the old version will heal like we think in a linear way. You shift with your consciousness into a version of yourself that is healed, that had never the problems like the other person. And please write in the chat if you really understand it, what I'm speaking of. And that's really amazing to understand. Nothing is set in stone. There is a version of you that is totally healed, that has not those broken arm or those problems with the back or something. And you can really shift in this other person in a moment without that it needs a process. But the only problem is our mind and that we do not believe in healing instantly. But we will reach those high frequency levels where we understand that healing can come in a moment. That's really amazing. That's much more than only understanding a holistic kind of healing and that you should look to the energy problems. It's really understanding I can shift into a version of me that is already healed. Can you please make a horoscope for Kenya or something like this? Please come into my membership. I have a YouTube membership and I have a membership on my website. And there on my website, there is more interaction if you want. So you can become a member and ask me your personal questions there if they are very personal. Yes, understand. Michaela. Wow, thank you. Who do you channel for new things to earth? There are different beings, sure, but mainly often also my higher self that is in the fifth dimension, also like your higher self. But I'm a mediumship, so I can channel those information. And if you want to activate your mediumship abilities, please share my international school so you can really have also this access and understand it deeper and activate your clairvoyance and your clear hearing. That's possible for everybody because it's really an old story that these are gifts you have to unborn gifts, so that only if you are clairvoyant in from birth on that you will have those mediumship abilities. That's not true. So if you want to activate this, we will start a new course, I think, in July. And there we have live calls, like those live streams here, where you can ask me your questions. And we will making exercises, because exercises are very important to really learn how to handle your mediumship abilities. Okay, but now let's look at point number 3. We have those holistic kind of healing and coming together in communities. Then we have your multidimensionality to really shift in a version that is already healed. And the next amazing thing is about your life plan, your soul plan. You really might have heard about a soul plan, because the soul makes a plan before the soul comes to earth and incarnates. And in this plan, you plan really what is the most important things you want to experience in this life. But how you will experience this is only about your free will, because you have the free will, how you will experience those things and what you do with it. It's really about your free will. But now, with this change in the new earth, we will really understand deeply what the reason is why we are here on earth. And if we want, then we can make an upgrade on our soul plan now and really change everything. And if we change it in this life, this could also be very important for future lives. Because if you are not aware, then mostly the soul will incarnate again and again and again on earth, because there are lessons to learn. But if you are conscious, then you can really change your soul plan on a greater level. And you do not have to die like before. In the old times, you have to die and the soul has to come again to really change the soul plan, but this is not now needed anymore. You can change the soul plan immediately and really create a totally new soul plan that really fulfills also your human desires. That's really amazing. And we will, with this, we will reach that people recognize their special gifts, because everybody here on earth has a special gift and talent. And by recognizing this, this will lead the collective to a level where we do not need to exchange our gifts with money. Because then everybody has special gifts to share and wants to share them with others. And so this exchange that we have to give it a value with our money will not be needed anymore. That's really amazing. That's what we want to experience. And so we can experience like heaven on earth. That's why we are here. In our true essence, we are here on earth to experience heaven on earth. Okay, now I will look what you have for questions. And I also have some from my German community. You might know I have a German YouTube channel and I make these live streams, I think about 5 years or so, every Sunday. But okay, my English is not so fine, but I like to interact with you and really connect with you. Okay. Hi Sylvia, I would like to know the effect of Rahu and Sun in Sharbisha and Ketu and Moon in Maga. I was born during a full moon. James, it's really not so easy to look now deeper into your personal horoscope, but please come into my membership. There we can look more on your horoscope. The sun is always about finding your leadership and your way to really bring your gifts into the world. And Rahu is often not so easy. And Shatabisha is about Rahu energy, and when there is Ketu and Moon in Maga on the opposite side, yes. Yes, James, yeah, I think it would really be better to come into my membership, then I can look to your chart. Okay. Thank you, Sylvia. Today I just got this that I'm healed. Wow. When I was connected with the energies of Lemuria. So there is a version of healed me. Yes, Angela. That's amazing. And to experience this is really very, very amazing. I'm new to this and like to know more about this. Yes, Renate, you find so much videos on my YouTube channel. Check them all. Okay. Would you know anything about the immortal ruler? Immortal ruler, sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. Turkey. Hello to Turkey. Hi Sylvia. Is it only by meditating that we achieve healing knowledge? Oh, Catherine, a very important question. No, really, I have meditated every day for, I think, about more than 20 years. But this does not really help me to have access to my mediumship ability. First, when I started really to do what I love to do and to raise my frequency by doing things, then my mediumship ability opened. So you do not have to meditate. Often I think meditation calms you really, really, really down. That's not a bad thing. And if there's a lot stress in your life, that's not a bad thing. But to have access to a higher understanding, to a higher consciousness, it's often easier to really find your inner happiness and joy and excitement. This helps you to have easier contact to your higher self. Your higher self is a greater part of you. It's you. It's you, not another person, but it's in the non-material world. And your higher self lives in the fifth dimension and knows. Your higher self knows what you need. And if you can have contact with your higher self, then it's much easier to have this, to achieve healing and knowledge. And healing is so much about finding your negative beliefs. I have experienced so much energy healing in my life, but really, when I found my negative beliefs and healed my inner wounds by really deciding not to go the old ways and changing my frequency, this was the biggest healing process. So energy healing work is really fine and good and helps you in any way, but we all have the free will. So it's important to see what we are holding on, because negative beliefs, we hold them. Nobody can heal us if we hold our negative beliefs and do not want to open and let them go. And you can only open and let them go if you do not have any fear anymore by letting them go. Because the most people think, oh, if I change anything, maybe everything will be get worse, and so you will not you will not change your beliefs. Okay, yeah, Hallöle. Germany, Hallöle. Okay, camping in Oregon, fine, that's really fine. Okay, I have some questions, I can check them and then we can also finish. But if there is any question, please write it down. Okay. Should the third eye be opened? If so, how do you recommend we do that? Oh, Catherine, there is a lot to speak or to say about the third eye. And mainly it is about the pineal gland, to activate the pineal gland. You can learn all this in my mediumship mastery course because it's a process. And there you get important energy transmissions and also a lot of exercises to activate your third eye. And it's really about training. It's sometimes really simple, but we do not train it. We are so used to watch TV or watch a video, and we lose our creativity abilities by only being not active and only listening, watching, and not doing anything more. And it's important for your mediumship ability that you really find access to your creativity, to your visions, to your dreams, to your imaginations. This is important. And so you can learn by exercise to activate your visualization and your connecting with your body, because your body is the most spiritual tool you have. Your body is the most spiritual tool you have. And by connecting with your body, because we are so much in our mind thinking about this and that, and not really feeling our needs that our body is sending us every moment. So that's important, to connect to your body, to allow your feelings. And if is sadness, if there is anger, if there are desires or grief or hatred, it's important really to open yourself to those feelings and let them go through your energy system. This is important to activate your third eye, because the most people that are spiritual, are in spirituality, they have open upper chakras, but not the lower chakras, and they are needed for manifestation, to bring things really in fruition. You need the lower chakras. And this is connected to your fears, your anger, and all those needs and feelings, to heal them. Okay. Then I just can check some questions. Sylvia, is it true that some human bodies produces melanin? I think we produce melanin, isn't it, James? I'm not really sure, but I think, yes, we can do this. Okay, I have some questions. And the first was, dear Sylvia, what about the plants? Will they also come into the new world, or will there will be new plants, um, and also trees? You might know. And yes, we will mostly connect to the higher consciousness of the plants, the healing plants and the trees. And this is like connecting to another version of this maybe flower or this tree. And it can really show up in a different way in New Earth. Maybe more radiation, more light that is the plant is bringing to the forefront, because you can access the higher form of the tree or the plant. So that's the most important. And yes, there will be new plants, and old plants will dissolve if they are not needed anymore and if they are not in the frequency of the new earth. But that's really the most important, that we have access to those consciousness of the plants and the trees on a higher level, and they can really help us immense to heal and to find our inner wisdom. So, what I don't understand, shouldn't there be an infinite number of different realities and stories of Maldek and Mars? For example, where Mars was always a stone. And you might have watched my video about Mars, and if not, you should do this. Um, yes, don't I decide for myself which reality I am in at any given moment? And yes, that's true. You always connect to the reality you choose, but it's not about only your thinking process. And you might know, if you want to manifest something, it's not about your affirmation if it will come into your life. It is about your energy. You have to understand the most important are your emotions, not your thoughts, your emotions. And behind the emotions, it's the belief system. And first, you have to change it there, that you believe that you can have something. If you do not believe that you are good enough, maybe to find a partner, then you will not find a partner. So it's not about your affirmations, it is about your beliefs and your emotions and then your thinking. If all three are in harmony, and then you also act it out, this will bring something into your reality. But if you only think you can change your thinking and then you are in another version of Earth, like where Maldek or Mars was only a stone, so that's not really so easy, I would say. But you do not have to believe what I'm telling you here. You can also look what resonates with you and what's your truth. Okay. Will we free ourselves from the diabolic reptiloids that rule the earth? What do you think? Nobody's talking about the asteroids that are huge threat. Okay. Yes. It's totally fed up with the love and light. Okay. So And I made in my German channel videos about reptiloids. Yes, there are reptiloids. There are reptiloids that are connected to Earth, but they are really not so present like we often think. And if you think that reptiloids or something like shapeshifters rule the earth, then I only can say you can believe in that if it helps you. I do not believe in that. I know that these reptiloids are, they exist, but they have not so much access to our earth now because of their frequency. And and if you are in a high frequency and a bad, strong, because there are also good reptiloids, but if there is a bad one and you are in a high frequency, then he cannot reach to you. So it does not really matter. So it's like other that on earth there are animals that are not really so nice to humans, but if you do not really have access to them, and then it's not a problem. And so we should understand it's only about our frequency. But if you believe that there's diabolic or demon reptiloids are very powerful, then you bring your frequency down and you bring them higher, and then you connect to this reality and you will experience something that shows you, yes, there are outside very strong dark forces that really influence you and your life. It's all about your belief system. Everybody of us lives in our own university, in everybody in their own university. And if you believe that there are bad demons that can really change your life in a totally bad way, then you might experience something like this. No, it's not. Yeah. Okay. So I think I checked a lot of your questions. If you have any more, please share it with me. And we really have to change our beliefs, our linear belief system from the old, yeah, the old 3D, you can say, and understand we have really power over our life. Okay. I'm 68 and every day here is hell. Seeking truth, that's then your creation of the hell. A lot of people, they live lives in the hell and they die and think they are now also that they will that they will come into the hell, and then they really will experience this. Okay, so thank you very, very much, and please share this video with other like-minded people who want to understand how they can have access to the new earth. And if you're interested in activating your mediumship ability, please come and join my international school. We will start a new course on July, and also in changing your belief system, there's a new course that will start in June. So this is really, there are small groups of people and we have their live streams, so you can really make a lot of process in your life and really change your life in a good way, and finding new positive beliefs that will change your life forever. So thank you so much. Have a nice Sunday, maybe evening or in the morning as nice Sunday. Thank you.